So this is Judy from Juvenalis to and Travel. Welcome back again. So today I'm going to talk about Amnesty. As you know, just few days remaining. We have like 10 days, but let's say like 9 days. So as you know about this Amnesty, I'm so surprised but that there are some people who still don't know about this Amnesty. What is it all about? What is Amnesty? So this Amnesty, as you know, immigration or Dubai is defining to it as a golden opportunity. Why is it referred to as a golden opportunity? Because it's giving people chance to exit back home or to do the status change of their visa. So status change meaning you have to have the correct document. You are from, maybe you didn't have a visa there before, but right now you can have a visa. Maybe you had fines and maybe you had an abscond and you didn't know what to do. So what they have done, they have lifted the fines, they have lifted the abscond, and they have waived all the fines. The abscond which have not been lifted is for the sponsor abscond, because if a sponsor makes an abscond or puts an abscond, as I have explained on my previous video, the reason which can lead the employer to or the sponsor to put an abscond, I have explained. You can watch and you get more details. So there is many reasons why the sponsor or the employer can put an abscond. So immigration don't have the right to remove this abscond unless you and the employer or the sponsor you have agreed on it, or maybe if the company make an abscond for you and the company didn't exist anymore, in this case immigration, they can be able to lift your abscond. But any other way, if the company exists, they cannot. Okay, because actually even many people or the sponsors, they will indicate the reason as to why they have absconded people. So those who don't know about this Amnesty, if you are on a visit visa and you didn't renew your visa and the fines, and you had fines before 1st of September, you can be able to do visa change. All you need is to take an outpass and then you book ticket to go to Kuwait, Oman or Bahrain, and you will be able to come back on the same day. The other thing you can do, you can be able to do residence visa, and then residence visa, maybe employment visa, freelance visa, all residence visa, freelance visa, or employment visa. It's the same thing, but people think that it's different visas, but it's the same visa. Another thing, you can be able to exit to go back home, where you need to get an exit pass, which will cost only 25 dirhams. So I said you can be able to get A to A. So if you had fines there before and you had an abscond, but this is visit visa abscond, all you need to do is to visit any Amar center and then get an exit pass or the out pass. This one will cost you only 25 dirhams, and all you need is to bring with you your passport copy. So they will submit your details. They will check in the system if like you have any fine, if you have any case. If you don't have any case, they will give you the outpass. Sometimes they will generate the outpass, but you will get it in 3 days. After you get the exit pass, all you need is to visit us. Then we will book for you a ticket to go to Kuwait, Oman or Bahrain and come back on the same day. Then there is this rumors where people are saying that you cannot do A to A. Many people are doing, we have done for many people and they have come back. So there are some people who were deported, some few, I think last week, because of Dubai airport. You know, there before, Dubai airport had introduced the rule about where you had to have 2 ways ticket, hotel reservation or ijari, where you are going to stay, and you need to have money to show that you will, so you can be able to, you are financially stable to stay here in UAE. So also this video I have explained there before on my previous video about these 3000 rules. The rule is still going on. So once you exit airport to airport, right now they will not consider you that you have exited the airport to airport. What they will do, once you go to check in to enter Dubai, they will ask you for hotel reservation two-way ticket to show that you are going to come back, because you are tourist with a tourist visa. Once you exit, this is not a special visa you are getting, it's still a tourist visa. Once you exit, you get a tourist visa. It's like you are coming afresh. And also something they might ask you for the 3,000. So we are advising our clients to scan the passport to get inside, to get to Dubai, because if you go to immigration, they will ask you for those things, and I know many people they don't have, because some of most of the people, they have just gotten money to do the visa change, to start afresh, to find a job, or maybe they have somewhere they have been promised a job, but they just want to show that they have a valid visa. So some of the agents, they are not giving the right information, and that's why, and then they will not give the correct information, and they will not guide properly. Also, some of the clients, they will not listen and follow the instructions which have been given by the agent. Always listen and follow instruction, because most of the things happen in immigration, or most things happen in UAE, we usually find more details by ourselves, because immigration or UAE, they will not send us an official email showing that, or explaining why ABCD is happening. But I came to find out this is the main reasons people were being deported. Okay, the other thing, you can do the residence visa, employment or freelance. The other thing you can do now, it's you can exit to go back home. And right now I can tell you we have a very good offer. We have 25% discount off, where you can get a ticket with from 800, 900, 1000 to go back home. These tickets, either Air Arabia, Kenya Airways or Emirates. And then all you need, I have explained on my previous video how to get the exit pass. It only costs you 25 dirhams to get the exit pass, and then you come, we book the ticket, and you will travel back home safe. You stay for some time, and you can be able to come back to UAE if you want to come back. So there is some changes which happened in between, because the validity of this, the time which was given for this amnesty was 2 months, and they mentioned that there is strictly no additional days for this. There will be no additional days, because the turnout which was expected is not which have shown up, because they were expecting people to come out in large numbers, but people still, they have not come out as it was expected. That's why they said it will be very strict and people will be deported. Actually, the deportation have already started, because they're expecting people to have done either of the two, either exit or change status. So once they arrest you and you don't have the correct document, they will be wondering like, what are you waiting for? Because if you have started to do resident visa, you have to have the status change. As you know, right now, as I am doing this video, there are so many people who have been messed by some agents, and I'm telling you, my friend, it's better you exit back home, because if you only have the offer letter, for example, if you are doing a residence visa, many agents, they will tell you like there is no, or the visa are not going through for females. I don't know, visa for male not going through. I don't know what. Actually, the thing is, many of the agents, they don't have quotas as the number of people you can sponsor. For example, if as juveniles, if we were given like 20 people to sponsor, and we have already done the 20 sponsorship, then meaning we cannot add other people. That's what is called quota. And as you know, many people have started their visa with other agents, and all the document they have, it's only the offer letter, and they are seated relaxing that everything have been sorted out. My friend, if you don't have the status change, you are still here in UAE legally, because if you are caught by the police, they just want to see the status change, not the offer letter. Because for the process of a residence visa, it have some steps, and the first step is the offer letter, then the pre-approval labor card, the e-visa, which is the entry permit, and then the status change. If by the end of this month, maybe by the 28th, the agent will have given you the status change, then you will be safe, because once you get the status change, at least you have 2 months to stay here in UAE, and then in between you can do the medical and the biometrics, and it will be done. For us, we have helped so many clients. I have seen many people who have gotten the golden opportunity to get their visas, and also now people, they are doing airport to airport, which at the beginning of the amnesty people were scared and it was not going through, but right now the visa change airport to airport is going through so well. All you need to have courage in yourself, then you need money to book for the ticket. Our visa change, which is currently now, it's 1,640 dirhams. Then you will exit and come back on the same day. So some of the things that have changed from this amnesty is that strictly they said no additional days, and then something else, the exit pass, which was supposed to be valid for 14 days only, they extended it to be valid until the end of this month, which is the 31st of October, and it's the last day of the amnesty, because they noted many people have taken the exit pass but they have not yet used it. They are still here in UAE, maybe waiting to see, maybe something might come up, or maybe some changes might come up, you never know. And then something else which changed is that they waived the fine, the health insurance bills, for those who are in Abu Dhabi only. And then something else is the validity of the passport. They mentioned, or they are considering those whose passport is 1 month and above valid, because as you know, for you to have a visa change, to do anything to do with immigration, your passport have to be 6 months and above. Okay, but they mentioned that if your passport is valid 1 month and above, they can consider you, because as you know, like for we Kenyans, sometimes it's a challenge to renew your passport, or to replace your passport. It will take time, and it will take more time than expected. So all I can tell you is that don't wait until the last minute. Don't wait until the last minute, because they will not listen to you. And they mentioned that if you be arrested with overstay, and you didn't change your visa change, you didn't change your status, or you didn't exit on time, they will deport you and you will get a permanent ban. In this case, you will not be able to come back to UAE, or maybe you can find that you will not be able to come back, you cannot be able to travel to any Gulf country. They might. So if you don't want to exit, so I don't know what else you want to do, because this is a golden opportunity, my friend. Kindly exit to go back home. I told you we have a good opportunity for them. We have a good offer. We have a 25% discount, where you just need our 25 dirhams for the outpass, and then you can pay for the ticket and then go back home. You can talk to your family members to give you a top up if maybe you don't have enough money, and then in this case you can be able to go back home, and then after some time you will be able to come back. The reason as to why they are very strict and they have already started to arrest people and deporting people is because the turnout is not as expected. The turnout which was expected, it was supposed to be in large numbers, but apparently very few people who have come out. There are so many people in UAE who are on overstay and they don't have the correct documents. For example, only like 20 people by the end of last month who had changed their status, and 7,000 people who had taken the exit pass, though some had not yet exited. So just be safe. Don't listen to people what they are saying. You can visit immigration to get the correct document, the correct information, to be on the safe side, because they mentioned, for example, if your company have started to do your visa, and then the visa they didn't do status change by the end of this month, you cannot go and report them or file a case, because the fines will come back. If you had 10,000 fines, 10,000 dirham fine, they will come back by the end of this month if you will not have changed the status. So in this case, you cannot be able to file a case to your company saying against your company saying that they delayed your visa. I don't know what happened, up or down. Okay, and just be safe because people are losing too much money. Maybe you pay a certain agent, they didn't give you the receipt, they don't have an office. So at least if you want to do a visa, mostly freelance visa, make sure you visit the office and then get a receipt. In this case, you'll be safe. Please people, let's do what is supposed to be done, because you know we Africans, most of the people have been deported and we don't want to end up on the wrong side. If you don't have money to do visa change, kindly exit back home. Don't wait and listen to other people. They are saying, oh, I'm here 5 years, nothing have happened to me. You might not be the lucky one as your friend who is saying. And then again, an advice I can give you, don't just walk around, just be safe, because right now it's very sensitive. Anything can happen to you, because even people who have the correct document and they are just walking around anyhowly, they can be arrested without anything and they will be deported and given a ban. So if you have any question or you would like to know something more, you can drop your question on the comment section. I will try to assist. And then if you'd like to visit us, we are located in Deira City Center Metro Station. Behind Day to Day, you see Centurion Star Building, Block B, 7th floor, office 727. Thank you.